He's on your lordship's left side.
Right. Malaz, I have a preliminary issue here, Malaz. How can an application for directions lie in a matter, Malaz, which will ask for review?
No, we'll treat it as review.
But your
Oh,
lordship.
Malaz, then we have to file, we'll file data before your lordships, Malaz. There are vacancies and there are people who are eligible. You will deprive them, Malaz, of positions and give positions to B.Ed people who are not eligible, which is what your lordship.
But how about persons who have already been appointed 7 years
This
back?
is not fair. This is not
Persons who have been appointed 7 years back.
So we can.
One
we
second.
can take-
Start 5 minutes.
I can start. I can start.
I'm also for the state of UP.
It is only state of Madhya Pradesh.
Our case had
Within the
actually
MP.
come to Supreme Court. When your lordships decided this judgment, the UP advertisement had already been dealt with by the Supreme Court, which was of December 2022, it was December 21. And this court will not by a 3-judge bench.
It's the same issue. Yes. Yes.
I'm not for the government.
Yeah, Justice Gawai, I was in court, Malaz. I was in court when Justice Gawai. I was there.
It's already in the case status.
We don't know.
As
I was there.
the order,
Our information,
previous
those
mayor
were not
of
appointed people.
my suggestion
appointed
is
people.
what's listed
the
today
SLP
is an
copy.
application out of Madhya Pradesh regarding Madhya Pradesh B.Ed candidates. If your lordships are to expand that Madhya Pradesh application to everything else, you'll be trotting on the toes not only of what has happened today.
Pradesh is what?
Madhya Pradesh, there's a High Court writ petition pending. In the other states, it's already been decided. One SLP against one of the other states has been dismissed today. As far as at the interim stage and at the final stage, we have a judgment, Mr. Devdutt Kamath showed your lordship last time, of a 3-judge decision saying very clearly that Devesh Sharma has decided the issue.
Let the respondents not start, let the state start.
Let the state start.
There's
only
Lots, one other
Can't be
development
decided like this.
that happened today.
We were asking 5 minutes. If you
Yes,
No,
there is an issue.
I'm sorry, we're not all on an equal footing here. There's one applicant. That one applicant is the one who should start.
which side should start first?
Yes, yes.
Who's the applicant?
We are all the applicants.
State of Madhya Pradesh.
I also have an application of 1,500 persons.
State of Madhya Pradesh is the applicant.
Madhya Pradesh in UP. The persons were appointed before the notification was filed.
There's the same issue before Justice Gawai.
First question
Lots,
of
we were together in court number.
appointments being invalidated.
I've got the ground here.
We were appointed before our order.
Yes.
Correct?
Lots, that very
The
same.
point is, Malord,
After the
Lord, the-
judgment.
Our notification for the purpose of seeking appointment, because the notification says that B.Ed could apply.
Malaz,
Lots.
this in Justice Gawai's court, the appointment was in 2022.
Working for 3 years.
And the ground was, moreover, a degree which is valid at a certain given time will not become invalid subsequently for the reasons that restrictions or conditions imposed in future will only act prospectively and not retrospectively. This ground taken, Malad, and rejected by the court.
Today, my lords,
This
report
morning.
item 28. Today, my lords.
Definitely. In that case,
Yes.
even prospective and all, there can be a distinction there.
Yes.
Because there can be a case where appointments have not been made.
That's right.
This is not the case here.
In this case, no appointments were made.
Made.
Mr. Uryal argued, my lord. Mr.
Yeah,
Uryal
the
argued. We were there
appointment
in
order
court.
is 15th.
He argued.
One second, hold on.
appointment- I'm sorry.
Appointment order is 15th April 2022. I have it here.
Appointments were made.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Before.
The appointments had not been made.
Before this,
Some selections had been made, appointments had not been
In
made.
Uttarakhand, yeah,
He is from Uttarakhand, so let's say.
Justice probably, Justice Bose is talking to him, wanting to talk to you.
Yeah, we've shown that.
Can I suggest it?
We have made him.
Yes.
Yes.
But there's a problem.
I don't want to go on like this. This has to be heard.
It's all right. I mean, we've told the court what the facts are.
Just let me prospect the view. Consent approval.
Uttarakhand, my lord, selection process was going on. Your lordship has mentioned.
Clearly said there is zero vacancy. And there is zero vacancy, where is the question of equity?
Because
Which is zero vacancy.
Time में कहा
What is the application language? What is the belief? Bring me now. The transfer. Whatever.
It's been administered.
Lordship, may I please let me clarify first. It so happened in Uttarakhand, pursuant to a judgment by the Patna High Court, where I just take a detour. That NIOS, which was not a B.Ed or D.Ed degree, so that was held to be a valid qualification for the consideration to against this assistant teacher post. The same came to be challenged in Uttarakhand High Court because the rules did not permit NIS to be a qualification. Uttarakhand High Court allowed it. This matter came to the Supreme Court that the NIS is not a valid qualification. In the meantime, my lord's judgment came, but the court went ahead with the matter respecting the B.Ed being going to be qualified or qualification or not, and upheld the NIS not to be a qualification. During that period, there are around 4,500 vacancies in Uttarakhand. During that period,
See, you should be on the other side because not this side.
His petition was dismissed.
That's right. They should be on the other side, right?
He shouldn't be here. His
You should be
petition
on-
is.
You're on the wrong side.
If your petition is dismissed, then
So,
it's over.
my lord, I think
It's the
This card,
there is one.
court.
in the meantime,
A housekeeping suggestion. Well, there are basically two entities, state and private applicants. MP is the main applicant.
That's it.
One of the law officers appearing for the MP, but I think Mr. Vikramji or
That's all right.
Mr. Natraj. Your lordship may fix whether 5 minutes, 10 minutes per person. Let Mr. Natraj open. We will add 5 minutes each, whatever.
What-
Their lordship will hear them.
Well, this is-
housekeeping function is that we have to.
No, 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 but this is-
Otherwise, going back and forth.
cannot.
That's right.
No, before the housekeeping function, your lordship, last order, asked for a bridge course. They have admitted there is no bridge course. They have admitted there are no vacancies. So the matter ends there. The MP's application should go, that's all.
We are the applicants.
This issue cannot be resolved like this.
The point is,
Not
yes,
be resolved,
Dr.
right.
Singhvi is right. There has to be some sort of methodology how your lordship will allow it. to
No, no, but you are assuming that the court
point
will
is-
go into it.
The point is, my lord, there are 4 high courts which
Yeah.
took a view after Rajasthan that B.Ed is a valid qualification.
No, no,
Nowhere.
nowhere,
I will read the judgment.
nowhere.
Say no. After Rajasthan, 4 high courts took the view that B.Ed is a valid qualification. Thus, the NCT circular was invoked and the state rules were invoked. So therefore, in that situation, if we have been appointed, the valid date is the date when your
Well,
lordship.
this will have to heard finally in different batches, not like that. It will have to be state by state. Yes, yes, I know that. But I mean, it's all right. This is a jamboree, you know. It's
The-
not something-
They're eavesdropping.
The second point which I want to make is,
Yes.
If you want
Clarified, your lordship never.
closure, this is, we are thinking aloud, not that we made up our mind.
Old ones.
Uh, We'll give it a, so thinking, limited retrospectivity for those who are already appointed prior to our judgment.
fair enough.
Prospectively.
Thank you. And Lordship.
That's been decided.
Yes.
Correct, correct.
Now the
That's-
problem comes today's judgment. Yes. It cannot go, they cannot do.
No.
That will.
Your main judgment dealt with Rajasthan, where appointments had taken place, where interim orders had been passed. In Rajasthan itself, the advertisement was issued 1 month after NCT. Yes.
Some kind of 50-50.
No, the problem
What
is,
happening here is.
it's been decided by High
what is
Courts.
happening Here is
Yes,
that only those who are appointed
yes.
prior to our judgment.
Correct.
will be safe.
But they have had High Court judgments.
Been appointed will go.
They went to the High Courts, they went to the High Courts, the High Courts decided against them.
This Madhya Pradesh will go.
Madhya Pradesh, no, each state has the High Courts dealing with these matters.
High Court.
I'm sorry.
Our judgment will come.
Yeah.
From our judgment.
Yes.
To that, if anybody has been appointed, he is safe.
No, in Rajasthan,
Has been appointed after our judgment, then they go.
Correct.
it can't happen.
The only thing is.
Malaj, it can't happen because in Rajasthan,
Forget whether
Yes.
happened or not.
Otherwise, you bring another appeal and.
let them do it.
Now, the only
High
thing
Court
is,
judgment
Yes.
being
will it
rendered
go
will
contrary to
not
what has
matter
been
to your
decided
lordship's
today?
clarity.
That's
Yes,
how-
my lord.
Yes, it will.
My lords,
Because here appointments, we'll give you a list showing
Mr. Sibal, how-
appointments are all before that advertisement. Each of these states and the High Courts have decided that
Lordship, I can.
clearly.
Malaj, I'm sorry to say, you will,
It will
you will have to,
The matter which was argued today.
My lords, just 1 minute. It will go contrary, not only to the judgment delivered today,
goes
but
contrary-
at least,
if it goes
3 orders or
If it goes
judgments passed
contrary-
through this court.
If it goes contrary, you can always seek a clarification or a change there.
No, it goes contrary to your 3-judge decision. This court's 3-judge decision.
Lordship, the court.
just-
There was a party in the three judge.
It does not.
Nothing.
just
Malaj,
one- lords, we have a
1 minute.
preliminary.
1 minute. My lords, your lordships will have to hear us.
Malaj,
Your lordships will have to, before your lordships,
Malaj,
1 minute.
Malaj, your lordship.
Hear it state by state. Lordships, each state has different facts, your lordships.
We may be committing wrong, but let us.
Your lordship.
Lords, we have a preliminary objection, my lord, to the very maintainability of this IA. That your lordships will decide, my lord, on the application, my lord. Lords, how is this application for clarification even maintainable?
No, your lordship may issue notice then, because the main judgment is being clarified. Parties have to be heard. Your lordship may issue notice.
File a reply, then your lordships may consider.
This is on the preliminary objection. We have orders, which they have taken note of.
This matter can't be decided in this fashion.
Let them hear it separately.
File a reply.
You must give note.
It is not retrospective.
Malaj,
The ground of curative is natural justice. I'm sorry to say this. If
Malaj-
your lordships are going to clarify it without hearing us, I think it will be a problem. We have.
Your lordship, your lordship should issue notice, Malaj. Your lordship should not.
It's pending matters in High Court, your lordships.
This is not fair. The procedure is not right.
We will be there.
This procedure, this,
11th August.
11th August. ठीक है, 11th August.
Malaj, yeah.
My lords, we'll file a reply.
7th August 2023.
Just one thing, please. Then please, my lords, we have to observe one thing. The point is that most of these appointments were made subject to the outcome of this particular.
By High Court.
My lord,
High Court. No,
Lord, all good things must come to an end, my lord. buck must stop at your lordship's door. Your lordships may decide.
My lords, no, this is,
Please dictate the order.
11th August 2023.
See the brighter side of it. No. Only diplomas after this one.
Ah, that's right. And vacancies are,
Then the judgment also. But
we
what?
can apply
Higher secondary. But how? We get age barred also.
This court, out of
What is the point of ever having gone to court then?
this court
11,000 posts being taken up by
This
B.Ed,
court
I think that's.
dismissed a set of appeals.
The lords may issue notice.
change you.
The lordships may consider this because there is a lot to be said. I don't think it'll be appropriate to just decide like.
My lords, nothing would happen, my lords. By a week's time, let us file our reply, my lord. There are factual averments to be traversed.
Each state is different, your lordships.
This court dismissed a set of appeals against a judgment of the Rajasthan High Court dated 25th November 2021. Stop. The dispute involved in these proceedings were eligibility of B.Ed candidates to enter into the teaching stream at the primary level of various states. The Rajasthan High Court had held that to teach at the primary level, the eligibility criteria would be D.Ed, which is a diploma course, and not B.Ed. Now an application has been taken out by the state of Madhya Pradesh seeking clarification. Okay. Seeking clarification, but actually this application is in the nature of a review, and once the state judgment to operate retrospectively. Prospectively. Stop. The applicant here is state of Madhya Pradesh. Stop. The aforesaid dispute arose in large number of litigations in various states, and in some states, some state high courts, the matters are pending, whereas in some, it has been decided. Stop. Paragraph. Before us, learned counsel appears for two sets of applicants. One set wanted retention of this judgment, which would result in loss of employment to those who were or who stood already appointed in different states. The other set of applicants submitted that they were into the they had entered their employment through a legitimate course as per the notification issued by the respective appointing authorities, which did not stipulate D.Ed to be the only requisite qualification. 1 minute. Subject to the outcome.
And the fact that it's not. All B.Ed has been.
Now, in the light of this factual foundation and having considered the fact that the applicants, the B.Ed applicants are claiming that they had entered their employment as per the qualification criteria devised by the appointing authority. Equity should go in favor of retention of their employment. Stop. Paragraph. There are two points on objection. 2 points have been taken objecting to the plea of the present applicant, that is state of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. The first one is that this application has been framed as one for clarification, and actually an independent relief is asked for in this application. So, in our opinion, this kind of applications seeking clarification ought not to be entertained, and after a final order is passed, the only recourse for seeking alteration of the order is a petition for review. But considering the pleadings in this application seeking clarification, we treat this as a petition for review. Mr. Sival, appearing on behalf of the D.Ed candidates,
There are no pleadings from us. There are no pleadings from us. Our second objection is natural justice, and I'm making it clear it is natural justice.
Could have filed it, Malon.
has been submitted on behalf of the given facts, we find that question as to whether the judgment would be prospective or not was not considered by us in the judgment delivered on 11th August 2023. In such circumstances,
If you go for curative, go for curative, don't threaten us.
Nobody's
This is unfair, Malon.
But please record the fact that our pleadings are not on record.
Lord,
The lordships have said pleadings.
once Mr. Gopal Narayan, Shankar Narayan said about curative, I didn't say anything, but he repeated. Manoj.
He said.
Don't do this. It's unfair.
Let's,
No, first time he said, anyway, Manoj, but it's unfair. It's unfair.
anyway,
Whatever are the remaining.
our pleadings are not on record.
Advanced that no pleadings was invited in relation to the application for, in relation to the subject application being IA number 23533 of 2024. And no notice was specifically issued. But this matter has been hard on several occasions.
Yes.
And the points urged has been taken note of. Considering the fact that, for the reasons which we have indicated above, we hold that the judgment delivered by this bench on 11th August 2023 shall be in prospective in operation, but only those candidates who were appointed without any qualification imposed by any court of law and were in regular employment will
Without any disqualification.
without any disqualification
And the B.Ed.
where their
Just hold on.
notice of advertisement specified B.Ed as a qualification,
Shall be retained.
their services shall not be disturbed because of this judgment.
Subject to the court order.
No, that can't be.
We'll leave it to us.
It's prospective. Correct.
No. In some cases,
Lord, your lordships may instead say, only a minute, your lordships may say, those who are appointed prior to the judgment dated, my lord, 11th August,
We are saved.
are.
No, that can't be.
Yes, they are otherwise disqualified.
Then there's no point of the judgment.
Again, this will open litigation.
Then going to the High Court was pointless.
Some petition.
If B.Ed was not a qualification and you were appointed, then you go.
That's it. That's all.
No.
What worries you?
Where the court order says subject to result of.
Yes. So they can't be protected.
Because
then your appointment is not in full.
No, they-
Exactly. We're grateful. That's fine. That's fine, Malad.
This court was seized of the matter.
That's fine. Correct.
Subject to appointment, there are
Because all the MP High Court my lord,
That's
also
fine,
said
that's
that
fine.
all these appointments are subject to the final outcome.
Present application stands disposed of in the above terms.
Lordships, in the Uttar Pradesh matter, because your lordships have already dictated the judgment, I'm not pressing it here. Lordships may permit me to raise it in the High Court because after this order,
Stop from raising anywhere.
In fact, there is a
lordships know,
item 2, lordships.
lordships, we have been, may I just point out,
Not employment notice.
That's your fault.
lordships may,
You will be saved, just hold on. You will be saved if, when you were selected and subsequently you were appointed, it was one of the qualifications.
That's all we want.
Second, you will be saved if there is no such thing as subject to this order.
yes.
Grateful.
Please
No.
don't dictate us order, we have passed order.
I'm grateful.
Lordships, just an observation, your lordships, because we have been, it's a,
Lordship may clarify this will apply for the entire country, otherwise.
lordships in the UP,
It should not be construed as if it is only for Madhya Pradesh. It should apply for the entire country.
Just a second. In the morning matter,
Lordship may say so.
I mentioned-
Otherwise, your lordships are dealing with MP application only.
lordships,
So lordship
Lordships,
says
this
one
was-
thing only.
in the morning,
Bharatvarsh.
Lordship may say so. That's all that one line, one line.
Lordship,
Morning matter, my lord.
India, that is Bharat.
Lordships recollect.
Only one line that it will apply for the entire.
All the. We will do that, we'll do. In the morning, sir.
This application stand disposed of in the light of what we have
Lo-
observed.
At-
Lordships, there are other applications of other states.
apply to the
Lordship-
entire- I don't want somebody to say that this order is passed only to Madhya Pradesh. That's why I'm saying. No, that should be clarified. Please,
Lordships,
In the morning
Uttar
matter,
Pradesh
lordship,
matter,
lordship, in the morning, lordship is the matter. No, lordship, it may not be disposed of because it is a slightly different thing, not because it is already covered by a judgment of this honorable court.
And why did you mention in the?
Because, your lordship,
It should
yes,
be
because,
disposed.
Lordships,
no,
Lordships,
because-
I'm just asking.
Because I will just,
Lordships, I'm just asking for the Uttar Pradesh matter.